Honda Fit. So, YouTube, this is a 2010 Honda Fit with 16,000 miles. You can see this one is the 5-speed manual. So let's start this one up. I've done a Honda Fit before in the past, but I feel like redoing many cars I've done. Let me move this one forward a little bit so maybe I can do an exhaust shot later. Yep. Well, I don't remember doing an interior critique in the past, so let's get right down to it. Like mentioned, 2010 Honda Fit, 16,000 miles. And they are quite roomy inside. Quite spacious for what they are. We'll start off as usual on top of the dashboard. Everything is hard to the touch. Really nothing else to say about that. Pretty much everything. Below down to the center console. Really nothing to say. Though most pieces are tightly finished. I can't stress that at least. Really not much to pull out. Except for this section. Down below. Little Toyota style. Oops. And I noticed immediately up here, this little compartment here that opens up, which is quite decently sized for what it is. It doesn't align evenly with the rest of the face of the radio over here. You can see a little gap right there, and it closes right up. There's the rest of the glove compartment. Again, here's the radio, in-CD. The climate control. It's quite simple. You have these knobs here, air recirculation, exterior, rear defogger, power outlet, dual cup holders. Again, 5-speed manual, e-brake, and some little compartments there, maybe a little cup holder down below. No armrest. You don't have an armrest at all. And I forgot to mention, you have your aux jack right on the radio. Steering wheel's nicely thick, no complaints at all there, and it has a rather attractive design to it, like you would find in other Hondas, such as in the Civic, CR-V and such. Quite similar, follows through for all those models. Though you do not have cruise control. But the steering wheel does tilt and telescope, so that's a plus at least. And you do have power mirrors. Right there. Door panel on top just has this little thin layer of cloth. Really, it's not that padded at all. Same goes for the armrest. It's not really that soft at all. You have your power windows, power locks, window lock. And the door panel. What else can I say? It's all hard to touch. It's to be expected. Let's open the hood in a moment. You can see you have your cup holder. Same thing follows through to the passenger side. Up above you have your sun visor. No vanity light, so you can't expect that luxury. You do have a lighting fixture down in the center here, in the headliner. Passenger side also has this mirror. No vanity light. Sun visor, it's actually quite firm. It's not that flimsy piece of crap like you would find in a Mitsubishi with the metal wire around the perimeter. It's actually quite firm and sturdy. You do have oh shit handles on all 4 sides. That's a plus too. And they retract nice and slow. They don't slam right back up. And the seat was adjusted further back than I would have liked, but other than that, legroom isn't too bad. It's quite decent. and materials follow through into the back seat. When it comes to the door panel, nothing changes. It's the same as the front, so you're not gypped of anything. And you do have a cup holder down below, mainly for large water bottles and such. The seat, despite it having a rather bland look and design, it is rather plush. It is comfortable. So, despite having a hard look, it's actually comfortable. And you can see how the seat folds up on the other side. Let me see if I can replicate that over here as well. Yep. And that's what locks it up, this right there. So you have a rather large floor here for cargo. That's a rather clever design too. And aside from that, the seat also does fold down. And you have a flat floor. And I love how it goes down very low, and you have such a low floor and a high ceiling, so you have lots of clearance for cargo here. So cargo is great in these little fits. Little fits. Again, here's the rest of the cargo area. It's missing the cargo cover that goes up here. And the seat does recline somewhat. You can see I forgot to demonstrate that. So it's not vertically up, so it's not a bad place to be in the back seat. Here's your spare tire. You're not gypped of anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it back here. You have your light. And you have your Honda 1.5 liter 4-cylinder. It's the i-VTEC engine. That teeny little battery. It's like something you put in a motorcycle. But it works. Really love that blue color. So let's move up this fit a little bit more so that my camera gets an angle. Let's turn off this AC and let's give this big fit a rev. Despite it having a manual gearbox, you're still limited when it comes to revs. And I love how they actually give you average MPGs also, right there, a little info display. Well, let's finish up with this fit and back it right back up. Put it where it was. Well, that's the 2010 Honda Fit.